Perhaps it's the average Iowan's down-to-earth nature and polite Midwest demeanor that makes it easy to lose sight of the lostness that exists in our state. We're excited about what God is doing in our churches, but there's still a lot of work ahead to reach the 79% of Iowans who are not connected to a local church with the transformative power of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I always say that church planting in Iowa is necessary, exciting, and possible. We've made great strides in the last 5 years and have been blessed to see 18 new churches started in Iowa and nearby states. One of our greatest needs to take church planting to the next level is empowering new missional leaders who will be the next generation of church planters in our state. The first step is identifying men who are gifted and called to be church planters. And we rely on our church partners to see who in their sphere of influence might be a good candidate. Once a candidate is identified, the next step is a thorough assessment.
So my wife and I were serving a church in Southern Illinois. I was serving as a youth pastor there, and we were wrestling through what God was calling us to next. So we began having conversations with Chase about church planting, and specifically church planting in Iowa. And so we began looking at Adel and praying through that. And so Chase and the assessment team really helped us wrestle through what God was calling us to, where He was calling us to, seeing the need for a gospel-centered church in Adel.
Once a candidate is affirmed in his call to plant a church through the assessment process, the training and preparation begins.
So the church planter training was amazing for me, and it was instrumental in helping us plant City Point Church because it wasn't just academics sitting in a classroom learning. I had to then take what I was learning in training and actually paint the picture for my own team. My team was able to help me put together what became City Point Church and our mission, our values, and all those things. And it was incredible to me because I've never been a part of an organization where this kind of training was available. Honestly, 2 years ago, I didn't even think this stuff existed, and now I've been through it. I've been able to, in the classroom and outside the classroom, put real-life experiences into practice. And it's also great because now I'm able to go be trained as a trainer to help our next church planters.
I'm currently serving as a church planting resident at First Family Church in Ankeny, which was a huge deal for us to not parachute into Adel, but be connected to a sending church that would be close to us, and for us to receive ministry experience in different areas that I hadn't had over the years. And so the opportunity to be with the elders at First Family Church and shadow different ministries is super helpful for us, looking forward to launching as we really craft together what God's calling us to do in Adel.
Once the new church launches, the relationships and support don't end there. Developing a brotherhood of church planters is one of the natural benefits of our assessment and training process.
So I've been in ministry for 12 years, always at established churches, but planting a church is a little different. You're asking a core group of people to leave what they've known, and especially your family, to go out into a new adventure, into places we haven't been before. And so the schedule is grueling, it's tight, you're figuring out new things. But within that, something I have not yet experienced that I've experienced in this network is just a brotherhood that I never had before. And the support from my wife and my family, and the encouragement and being able to rub shoulders with these guys and to be going through the same stuff, really, and just be lifted up when things are hard, but to celebrate with somebody when things are great. And so this has been amazing to be a part of a network of brotherhood, a family.
As BCI churches, we all contribute financially to church planting through our cooperative program giving. But we also rely on the involvement of partner churches to identify, empower, and send the next generation of church leaders. Will you take the next step for your church to be involved with church planting?